Hey YouTube, I hope that everyone's having a good day today. It is Alan here again, and as you guys could tell from the titling, today I wanted to give you guys an update on my hair transplant. So I have officially finished 3 months and things are finally starting to get a little bit better. If you guys can, please like this video so more people could see it, and subscribe, comment if you have any questions, but let's just get right into it. So on this video, I was going to give you guys an update on month number 2 and month number 3, but let's just start with month number 2. So when it comes to month number 2, this process was really difficult for me, and the reason why is because naturally I just have sensitive skin. I've always just had sensitive skin, but with the way that a hair transplant works is they'll pretty much take the hairs from the donor area, which is the back, and then they'll implant it here at the top, and then within that follicle a new hair grows in, but you also experience what's called a shedding phase. So after 1 month of your hair transplant, all of the hair ends up falling out. So month number 2, you are pretty much bald. And I was bald. Like the hairs in the back had been taken out, put here, those fell out. And then another thing that people don't talk about enough on YouTube, or just in general, doctors don't tell you about, is there's this thing called shock loss. And pretty much what shock loss is it's pretty much when you have surgery, and because of the anesthesia or because of the trauma of the surgery, even the hairs that were there prior to the surgery, like for example, my hair was just thinning, but because of the surgery and the trauma and the anesthesia and everything that your scalp goes through, even the hairs that you had prior to the surgery end up falling off. So keep in mind, you go through the shedding phase and you go through shock loss. So for me, I was completely bald at month number 2. And it doesn't help that I have an essential job, so it was really tough. I have naturally sensitive skin, so I was just looking crazy. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I would go into work, I would go to the grocery store, and people were looking at me side-eye like, is this guy okay? Like, why is this guy out in public? And I dealt with that for at least 1 month. Now that I'm at month number 3, things are finally starting to get a little bit better, and I don't mean to make this video to discourage anybody from getting a hair transplant, but I just have to keep it very honest with everybody. Month number 2 is very difficult, especially for me because my skin is more sensitive and I have an essential job. Even if Corona is going on, I still have to go into work. So now that we're at month number 3, things are finally starting to get a little bit better, and I'm starting to see some new growth, so I'm excited about that. Let me show you guys. So if you guys could tell, I still have a little bit of redness. When it comes to the redness, I would say that my redness has gone away about 80%. So I'm not as red as I used to be, but I still do have redness. And as far as the sensation, a lot of people don't talk about this enough. I would say my sensation is 80% back, but I'm still not like, I'm still a little numb on my head due to the anesthesia. So I just really want to let everybody know, if this is something that you're deciding to do and you have your mind made up, like I want to get a hair transplant, just keep in mind you have to learn how to have patience, and it is a long process and you're gonna have ugly phases, so just be prepared for that. But yeah guys, if you have any questions regarding it, I did go to Asli Tarcan in Istanbul, Turkey. So and I did get about 5,000 grafts. So if you're doing it in the US, or if you're not getting as much grafts, it might not be as difficult for you, and you might see your redness go away a lot faster. So yeah, just keep that in mind. But if you guys have any questions, feel free to hit me up on the comment. I do my best to reply to everybody. And if you guys want to see my full results, it takes a full year for you to see the full results. So subscribe to my channel and I will keep you guys updated on the way I look. But yeah, enjoy your day guys.